Objective: DORA. Target: digital operational resilience. Threat level: critical mission, not impossible.
Good evening. Tonight, a financial institution meets the deadliest adversary in modern finance. Not a masked villain, not a hostile power. A Tuesday. A perfectly ordinary Tuesday, on which the servers go dark, the payments stop, and the call center learns a new word: unavailable. This is the story of the people who plan, in meticulous and faintly ridiculous detail, for the day everything stops working. They have a budget, a clipboard, and the unshakable belief that catastrophe can be defeated by documentation. Tonight's file: the Digital Operational Resilience Act. Code name: Mission Resilience, should you choose to read on. And the European Union sincerely hopes you will.
Good morning, Madam Director. The institution you run depends entirely and somewhat embarrassingly on technology, networks, vendors. A man named Kevin, who is the only person who understands the mainframe. Your adversary is disruption, outages, cyber attacks, a contractor in a faraway data center tripping over a cable. Your mission is to build an institution that can withstand it, respond to it, and recover from it without losing a single customer's money or the regulator's patience. This message will not self-destruct in 5 seconds. That, Madam Director, would be an ICT-related incident, and you would have to report it. Resilient systems are precisely the ones that refuse to self-destruct. Do try to be more like this tape. Your mission, and regrettably you do not get to choose whether to accept it, as this is a regulation and not a suggestion, is to assemble a team. 5 disciplines, 1 impossible deadline. Good luck, Madam Director. The tape does not self-destruct. It rewinds politely and waits to be filed for audit purposes.
5 specialists, 1 for each pillar of the Act. Each of them believes their pillar is the most important. They are all correct, which is the problem. Governance. She maps every system, every dependency, every way the lights could go out. She has a risk register the size of a phone book, and she reads it for pleasure. That's Pillar 1, ICT Risk Management. Patch. He handles the systems, the monitoring, the alarms. When something breaks, he knows within the hour. When something breaks at 3 in the morning, he knows within the hour and is extremely unpleasant about it. Roland. He breaks into us, on purpose. We pay him to attack our own defenses so that nobody else gets the satisfaction. That's Pillar 3, Resilience Testing. The advanced version has a name that sounds like a wrestling move: Threat-Led Penetration Testing. And Claudine, our critical third-party provider. Half our operations run on her. We adore her. We cannot live without her. That, of course, is the entire danger, Pillar 4, Third-Party Risk. Buck, Recovery and Continuity. If everything fails, Buck brings it back. His method is closely guarded. His method is turning it off and on again.
And the deadline?
Already passed for most of you watching. January 2025, which means technically the clock is the most resilient thing in this entire operation. Before we defend anything, we must know what we have. Patch, the map.
400 applications, 200 suppliers, 1 spreadsheet that, if deleted, ends the company. We have named it Jeffrey.
Governance built the framework. Identify, protect, detect, respond, recover. Senior management owns it. That is the part they enjoy least. Why management? Because under this act, resilience is not the IT department's hobby. It is the board's responsibility. You cannot delegate the blame to Kevin. Kevin has been promoted to single point of failure, and we are required to fix that.
Alert, alert.
Outage. Payments rail is down. Customers cannot move money. This is not a drill, and I hate that I have to say that out loud.
Classify it. Is it major?
Number of clients affected, duration, data losses, geographic spread, economic impact. Running the criteria now. It crosses the threshold. It's a major incident.
Then we tell the regulator. Initial notification, quickly. Then an intermediate report. Then a final report explaining what on earth happened and how it will never, ever happen again. Until next quarter.
We're reporting our own failure?
Promptly and in writing. Transparency is the whole idea. The tape was right, Director. The things that survive are the ones that refuse to quietly self-destruct in 5 seconds and hope nobody noticed.
Recovering now. Turning it off. Turning it on.
Faraday, I'm in. Took 11 minutes. Your front door is a password somebody wrote on a sticky note. The sticky note is laminated. They were proud of it.
That's why you're here. We attack ourselves first on purpose, so the lessons cost us a fee instead of a fortune.
The serious version, for the big institutions, uses live threat intelligence, real adversary tactics, real targets, real systems, supervised by the authorities. They send ethical hackers to do what criminals would do, minus the crime.
And if you find a hole?
You fix it before someone less charming finds it. Testing isn't an exam you pass once, it's a season. It gets renewed.
We diversified. 3 different cloud providers, 3 different contracts, no single point of failure.
Faraday, darling, pull the mask.
They're all you.
Everyone's third vendor is somebody else's first vendor. The whole market leans on a handful of us. You call it choice, we call it concentration.
So the Act maps it. Every critical provider in a register. Contracts with real exit rights, so we can actually leave you. And the most critical providers across the whole system get watched directly at European level.
Oversight. On me. How flattering.
It's not flattery, Claudine. It's a fire exit. We adore you. We simply refuse to die with you.
We don't usually talk. We compete.
We compete for customers. We do not compete to be breached. When you spot a new attack, you can warn me. When I spot one, I warn you. The Act actively encourages it. Share the threat intelligence. Keep the customer data to yourself.
Spies. Cooperating.
Against a common enemy. The enemy is downtime. Downtime does not care whose logo is on the building.
The sandwich was not in the brief.
And so the institution survives its ordinary Tuesday. Not through heroism, but through rehearsal. Every drama planned in advance. Every disaster filed, classified, and reported with the calm of people who have read the manual twice. The Digital Operational Resilience Act asks one quietly impossible thing: that you assume the worst will happen and arrange to be unbothered by it. Govern the risk, report the incident, test your own walls, watch your vendors, and share what you learn with the very rivals you'd cheerfully outtrade tomorrow morning. Our team did not save the world. They did something braver. They kept the payments running on a Tuesday. A single red thread traces itself left to right across the frame, then settles. The file is closed. The next is already open. Reg Flix. 2 cabinets, 1 key. Next on Reg Flix, the gang pulls the mask off market abuse itself. We'll talk about Mad Mar, insider dealing, manipulation, a villain who'd have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for those meddling regulators. Coming soon, Marstery Inc., the masked manipulator, with Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Doo.